233 HorseGym with Boots, the 4 corners exercise. This arena is 20 meters by 30 meters. Using obstacles and walking 4 corners, we can keep exercise interesting and varied. We can change which obstacles are in each quarter of the arena. Always start in the center and decide if you're going to turn right or left. Bridget's turning right each time. In this quarter, we step over raised rails. Walk on. And we can also do this pattern with no stops to give us sustained movement in a smallish space. We click and treat occasionally for special efforts like that one. Turn right to walk the length of the arena without stopping. We only stop in the middle after walking all 4 corners. We always turn halfway along each side of the arena in whatever direction we've decided to turn. Turning right again onto the balance beam. Click and retreat for the special effort to get on the beam. And then walk on into the next corner. Walk between obstacles with a halt and a back up while we're between those obstacles. We can add anything we like into any part of the whole procedure. Turning right again and weave these 3 cones. There's a rail between the cones to make it a little bit more challenging. Turn right and again we walk right through the center without stopping at the center, because we only stop in the middle once we've walked all 4 corners. Turning right halfway down the arena that way, walking right into the corner. Turn right again, across the rails, turn right and walk through the center. We sped this up by 2, so it's not quite so boring to watch. And it is handy to have something in the middle to mark the center. Turn right when we get toward the fence. And walking across the pipes. Turn right again to halfway down the long side. Turn right just after that squeeze along the fence rail. And whoa on returning to the middle after walking all 4 corners. And repeat, turning left each time. Start facing a different direction if you want. So we're walking toward the fence, and from here we're going to turn left each time. Boots is keen to do the balance beam again, so Bridget has to redirect her to the left across those rails. And then in the corner, she decides to ask for a couple of steps of backup. Click and treat for the special effort. And then walks on into the corner and turns left. And you probably know by now that halfway up this side of the arena is going to turn left after squeezing along the fence there. And I've sped this up times 2 again. Walking right through the center and turn left to weave these 3 cones with the rails set between them, which brings us back to walking between 2 obstacles and halt. We had to lay these down because it was so windy they were going to blow over, but you could have taller obstacles or anything you like. Onto the balance beam, which is one of Boots' favorites because it always earns her a treat. Click and treat for that. Ask her to walk on. And oops, I do this so often. Forgot to turn left halfway down the side. And then Bridget remembered and got herself back on track to walk through the middle We could add objects to weave across the center if we want, and then we turned left again and did a halt standing across the barrels. And then she decided to do some moves with the half barrels, a few stretchy type moves, stepping back over the barrel for a click and treat. It's so fun watching that dog respond. And then asking for a couple of steps sideways away from her. Click and treat for that. And walk on. And in this corner we also have a pedestal we can use if we want to. Some pedestal stretching. Pedestal is another one of Boots' favorite things to do because we spent a lot of time at it periodically. So she thought she'd try to get on again, but Bridget wanted her to turn left over the raised rails and turn left across the center of the arena, which I've sped up again. And then she turned left into the final corner and turned left to walk over the pipes and final turn left after walking all four corners with a halt in the center, and we're back to where we started. Thanks to Bridget and her dog Lottie.